The talk of today is going to be becoming a multi-dimensional copywriter. Copywriting is not enough. I don't think you will even be able to see me, but I'm standing right in front of the church. Maybe the title of this video should be like how to become ChatGPT proof. Like how do you become AI proof? But become a multi-dimensional copywriter. Dude, I've been working hard to find a place where I can drink my coffee in peace, where there is not that many people, and I don't feel that uncomfortable talking to this camera like I'm crazy. And I think I found it. See? 1 second. Still look kind of dark, so let me get closer. See it. Much better. All right, so the talk of today is going to be becoming a multi-dimensional copywriter. Copywriting is not enough. And this might sound contradictory to other videos I made where I said like you should focus on one thing. But I want to with these videos, I really want to talk about my experience overall, about copywriting, marketing. And I don't want to just speak to where you are right now, but I also want to speak to where you are going to go in your journey, because you might be a beginner right now, which means that you don't understand what copywriting is and you're trying to get your first client. And that is totally fine. So for you right now, it's focusing on one thing. But 90 days into doing the exercises that I share in the other videos, I feel like you reached the point of diminishing returns where you actually just learning the same things. Like you're just learning what a headline is over and over again. And that is great. But once you get that down, you want to become what, this is not a term I come up with. This is something out there. But it's like you want to become a multi-dimensional copywriter. And I thought about this. I didn't really have an idea what video I was going to make today. But I thought about this as I was like filming this video, because there's one thing I'm trying to teach myself, which is filming videos. This all goes into becoming multi-dimensional when it comes to anything you do. And in copywriting, becoming multi-dimensional, it means that you are not just in a box of you're just a copywriter who writes words in a Google Doc. You want to be a person who understands the sales funnel, who understands Facebook ads, who understands like the sales process. And this has been something that I would say like has helped me retain the clients I have, because whenever they have a problem, I don't just understand it from a writing perspective. Like I can be creative with the words. That is one thing, but that is just legit. That is like a 5% of the sales process. But when you become multidimensional, you understand marketing. It's not just about words in a document. It's marketing overall and sales and business overall. So some pointers on how to become multidimensional as a copywriter is understand a little bit of sales. How does the sales process works when it comes to whatever you're selling, right? So say that you write an email, you write a sales letter, you write a VSL. You want to understand what is the purpose, how are people getting to read your copy, where are they coming from, and where do they go after? And that will give you a lot of perspective and ideas on how to write. For me personally, since I am in the personal branding space, so I work with personal brands who sell high ticket coaching, I got to understand. I was blessed to be put in a position where I was working with sales guys. And so that means I understand like high ticket closing. I understand it. Like I understand what a sales call is. I'll say from A to Z. I'm not a sales guy myself, but I understand the questions and the process, objection handling, setting the frame, and all that. I understand that. And I also understand appointment setting, which is another part of the funnel. And what this allows me to do is that, for example, a client comes and they're complaining that the sales team is getting a lot of like an objection about, let me think about it, or this is too expensive, or I'm gonna wait until the end of the year. When I understand that, when I hear sales guys complaining about this, what I can do with my copywriting is I can go back and write about something called a belief shifting post or email, which address that concern even before they hop on the phone. So when they hop on the phone, the sales guy has an easier time closing the deal. And that is just an example of how like works to be a multi-dimension copywriter. As you can see, I'm not just thinking about the words in a document, big idea, angle, or finding a cool way to frame a call to action. It's not just about that. It's about understanding where your buyers are at, understanding the trends and the patterns that people are experiencing, and then being able to address those with copywriting. I'm gonna give you an idea of the things that I know that other copywriters might not understand right now. So I understand, I know how to design sales funnels, so I am very visual. Like I understand when somebody tells me to write a funnel or a sales page, I provide the designer with exactly how my copy should be displayed in design. So I'm controlling that aspect. So that's one, design and sales funnels. I also understand automations. So like Zapier, I understand that part. I understand how to create a trigger campaign and all of that stuff. And now sales. And what else? I also understand Facebook ads. I'm not like a media buying expert, but I understand it. And so that's what allows me to talk to these people from all different perspectives. And when you're able to do that, you are not just the copywriter that they can replace with ChatGPT. And again, maybe the title of this video should be like how to become ChatGPT proof. Like how do you become AI proof, right? Because AI can solve one of those problems. Like they can replace you as a copywriter, but can they replace you as a thinker? Can they replace you as somebody who understands the sales funnel? Can they replace you as somebody who can listen to a sales call and understand the patterns and the challenges that people are facing within calls and being able to solve them with copywriting? They wouldn't be able to do that. So that's my rant for today. For me, like the reason why I'm making these videos is to become multidimensional, but not just as a copywriter. I don't want to be put in that frame of a copywriter, but more like a human being, like a creative person who can create things and sell them and do things that I'm passionate about. Like at this point, I understand writing pretty well. Like I'm proficient. Like my writing, I'm proud of the way I write, and people pay me a lot of money for my skill. So in that aspect of things, writing is taken care of. Right now, with the videos, I really want to learn how to speak to the camera better. Maybe in the future, be able to speak to bigger audiences. Right now I cannot do that. You put me in front of an audience, I freeze, man. My thoughts abandon me. And I found myself not that long ago feeling like I think faster than I can speak because I spend a lot of time just thinking copywriting. And I have a lot of good ideas, but when I try to explain them through my mouth, through my voice, it's hard. But if you give me a Google Doc and you let me write, bro, like I will sell you anything. However, when you tell me to speak my ideas out loud, it's hard. So that's why I'm trying to get myself well versed and become a better speaker. And just with 10 videos, dude, it's crazy. Like just with 10 videos, my communication skills have improved so much around people that I am, like my friends and even new people, like meeting strangers in the streets and coffee shops, places I go to. And that is a huge accomplishment for me personally. This might not be for you, but I'm a big introvert myself. I feel like from age 20 to 25, I had a massive social anxiety. Like you put me in front of a stranger and I'll start shaking. And that is something that, is no longer the case. And that is because I focus on this principle of becoming multidimensional in everything you do. And I guess this will go for the introverts in the room. If you are a copywriter, maybe you're also an introvert. Copywriting usually attracts a lot of introverted people. And becoming multidimensional is one of the things that will make you better at conversations, will make you more interesting for people to actually want to get to know you. And yeah, just improve your life overall. So that's it. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I had a sea salt caramel, whatever this is, and it's great, man. Peace.